it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Defense not pressing this time. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Grab down the middle. It's Hughes. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Gets made on the out route. And gaining enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's caught. It's Singleton. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Big pass, the catch is made.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set. It's second down. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Finds room at the 30. They finally make a tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Auburn getting set with a first and 10 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's second and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Moore. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Caught! He's wide open! Look out! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Short completion, the third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a fourth down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught over the middle. It's low. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run their hurry up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Broken tackles. Nobody can bring him down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Ducks are in the red zone now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the single back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Breaks free. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. Looking for a receiver. It's an outbound. The catch made. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. First down. They're going to throw the football. With the catch, it's Benson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. line. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the ground. It's Benson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The sure hands. It's Hughes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw yet again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Moore. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Oregon. No chance to catch him there.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back, nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
He's got room to run. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They're going to run it here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
6th play of the drive coming up. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front, get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made, and you pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw caught on the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the single back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He escapes the pocket, throws it deep downfield to the left, and it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. Oh, he escapes.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Wide open downfield. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks free. Fighting off the defender. Now it's another broken tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the back gets the football. The ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move now. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Could take it all the way. Refusing to be stopped in this play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. He's free around the 15. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. In this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they need 9 yards. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP of the national title.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And the same runner's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Championship game, 12th play of the drive coming up. Shades of the Notre Dame march against Ohio State. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Ducks fail yet again to come up with a 3rd down stop.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.